What's the deal, world? We're back. BYC Gaming, New York Mets franchise, episode 40. So I figured here on episode 40, we're going to do a few things a little differently. Yeah, I know usually we jump right in, get straight into a nine-inning game. Today, we're going to just get a quick look at what's going on with the Mets this season so far. Let's look at our performance as a GM, as we look at the GM goals. Haven't knocked off anything on this page, but to be honest with you, I think we can get 20 wins in a single month. I think we can do that in either June, July, or August. 95 games is still a potential. We're at 41 right now. We'll look at some more season stats in a minute. We've knocked off some game stats. We've hit 5 home runs in a single game 4 different times, and we've stolen 5 bases in a single game once. And some other things up here I think we can definitely do as a squad. We'll see how that goes as we move along. League leaders, will spin back to that right now. As let's look at the Mets with the 41-26 record, currently a game and a half ahead of Philadelphia, 4.5 ahead of Atlanta. We talked about league leaders. Right now, you see the batting average leader, Paul Goldschmidt, 340 for the National League. 389 is the batting average for Aaron Judge. He leads all of baseball in that category. Also leads all of baseball in total hits with 93. Let's get a peek at doubles. You see Kevin Kiermaier of the Blue Jays, along with Bobby Witt and former New York Met Ahmed Rosario with 22. Acuna with 24. Tied for the league lead. He's doing his thing in the National League. See a couple of Marlins on this list for doubles. That's what we're playing today. Sandy Alcantara going to be going up against his former teammates. See if we get a look at a couple of them on the list for tops in doubles. A quick look at the triples leaders. You see Bobby Witt leading the way for AL, kind of setting the tone in that category. Now, home runs. We had full control over this category for a long time. But you see Mike Trout and Aaron Judge both with 20 in the AL. But now Corbin Carroll, the league leader, tied, though, with Francisco Lindor and Pete Alonso. We'll see if they can hit one out as they host the Marlins. RBI leaders, you see Pete and Frankie Lindor up there in the mix, both with 52 and one with 51. I'm going to just scroll through this real quick. I'll give y'all enough time to just get a quick peek at it. Pause if necessary. I'll be right back. All right, so before I get into the standings, I got to show y'all something that just went down with the squad. So if you look right there, Joey Wendell. No, no, no. Hold on, let me move down a little bit. Where's the trade? Um, okay, I stand corrected. Never mind. So Joey Wendell has been sent down to AAA Syracuse, and that's because the Mets have made a trade with the Brewers. We've done business with them before, recently pulling Tyrone Taylor, but We pull second baseman Bryce Terang, who is a very good utility player who can play multiple positions. He'll probably get the start in this game. Jacob Jonas, we're going to take our chances with him. We say goodbye to Jose Quintana, who's played pretty well for us, but I like our chances with another right-hander in the lineup. It was either between him or Sean Manaea, and Quintana has had too many games where he's just flat out, giving up too many runs. All right, so let's look at the stand-ins before we get to this game real quick. This is BYC Gaming. I go by the name of Beisbol, brilliant controller. You know what I mean? Like, comment, subscribe, follow if you like what you see and what you hear. Salute to everybody that's been supporting the MLB franchise we've been putting on here. We'll get a quick look at each division. The Cardinals leading the way in the NL Central as far as the West is concerned. I think we all expect the Dodgers to run away with that division despite the Padres playing some pretty good baseball. Quick peek at the wild card. When it comes to the AL East, you see the Rays surprisingly leading the way, but right on their heels are three different teams. As you got the Orioles, the Yankees, and the Red Sox all within 2 games of first place in the American League East. Rays on a current 4-game win streak, also won 7 out of 10. AL Central being led by Minnesota. Tigers only team, relatively close, but they're still 2 games under 500. And we got a good race out in the AL West. Astros, Mariners, Rangers, all in the mix. Angels and Athletics. Still with a chance, but a long way to go. Here's your AL wild card. And now let's take a look at the matchup today. Mets, Marlins. We'll let them wear the regular grays. We'll wear the pinstripe whites. So we're going to do something different today. I have been losing my voice all week. I have been yapping and streaming and doing business on the phone, just doing interviews. Like, I've just been talking like more than I've wanted to. So what I'm gonna do is jump in at certain points, give my thoughts on the game. But today's commentary will be led by Boo Shambi and Chris Singleton, aka the commentators at MLB The Show 24. So I'll tap in with y'all during the stream, but let's get to work. Let's set this lineup up. Let's get to it.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Okay, all set to go. And now for the Marlins, John Birdie. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. And we're underway. On the ground. He handles it himself. One out in the top of the first. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Luis Arias.
Now, this is a player that's, hit over 300 for his career in terms of batting average. And being able to do that, that is extremely good bat-to-ball skills that he's had for a long time. He's just got a real consistent approach, uses all fields, and he's got a game plan when he comes to the plate. So let's just keep our eyes on him. I think it's pretty hard to take your eyes off of him.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one pushed foul. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And another ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Pitch in the dirt. Ball 3. He goes down looking.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Luis Arias stands in. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. That one misses. And the count even 1-1. That's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Kicks and deals. In the dirt, ball 2. Wouldn't chase that time. 3-2. That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And it's fouled away. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat. 2 outs.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike three. One left for Miami. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Queens, today's starting pitcher, Jesus Luzardo. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Brandon Nimmo. The wind and the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Luzardo, 26 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that's outside. And that's ball two. And the pitch. And another ball. Popped up left side. Berger settles under it. And there's one down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Harrison Bader.
And Boog, you and I were talking about him before the game. He's got good speed, and if you watch him in this game, he's that type of guy that's very smart. He doesn't have this just eye-popping speed, but he knows how to use it, and he's very intelligent on the base pass to get to the next base, to get around the bases, and ultimately score runs.
In the air, right side of the infield. A rise after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Frankie Lindor. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Two down, nobody on. That's in there. And the count 1-2. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Runner at first with 2 away. Francisco Alvarez getting ready to hit. Wouldn't chase that time. And here it comes. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Berger calls it in to end the inning. Mets leave 1 scoreless after 1. And we're back. Top of the second. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
That one finds the zone at 1-1. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
There's a strike. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
And the right-hander deals. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and one gone.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Josh Bell at the plate now.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And that's in for a strike. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Way inside, and that hit him.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one in triple digits. Next offering way off the plate. And it skips into there. Pitch misses there. 3-2 now. Kicks and fires. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. There's the strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
In the air, left field, down the line, and a base hit. The throw's offline. He's saved. And it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Working down in the zone to start the at-bat. Looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
And that just misses. That one missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
2 on, 1 out. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. So the lineup flips over. John Birdie at the plate. Golden opportunity right here.
All right, so this has been a problem for Sandy Alcantara his last couple starts. Not being able to locate and throw strikes when we need them. Right now, he's thrown 47 pitches, and he's only through 1 1/3. Hopefully, the pitching coach and his teammates can calm him down because the Marlins are definitely threatening right now, and he's not able to throw strikes. Let's get back to it.
On the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
All loaded up here at the top of the second. There's a strike. Fouled off down the right side. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Here's Tim Anderson. The other way. Base hit. One run is in. Now the second run is in. The relay throw. He's in there.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So 2 down. Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it. There's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the second game of the series.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. They limit the damage here, but 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Starling Marte.
The designated hitter, Starling Marte.
Lazardo back to work. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Marte retired. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Jeff.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
He's got a nice, short, compact swing. Doesn't swing and miss a whole lot.
First pitch misses. To the right side, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And now Bader up to the plate. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just
what is Mr. Matt doing?
Every time it's hit in the air.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Berger tossed to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Marlins 3 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi Field. Now here is Jake Berger.
Jake Berger.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. So Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Righty delivers. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
And with that kind of power at the plate, they'll gladly take the single to the opposite field.
And at the plate for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball 1. And that misses off the outside edge. The pitch. And there's the strike.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, They forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Fought off foul. And the righty deals. Right through there for a strike. And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2. No outs. Runners at first and second. And another ball.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count. He's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Nimmo pulls it in on the run.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ryan De La
Now here's
Cruz.
the Marlins DH, Ryan De La Cruz. And there's the strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
That one's upstairs, ball one. And now it's even 1-1. And a pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. That's in there. That's strike one. Berger over at second. Chisholm on at first with 2 down. Ball one there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now it appeal to third. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. Lace down the line, and now maybe extra bases. 1 run across, around third. Relay throw home. Save! It's 5-0.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Man at second here with 2 away. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Christian Bethancourt. First pitch just misses. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Runner at second, 2 down. And there's a ball. That one blasted deep to right. Taylor moving back. That's long gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up.
Let's be clear. Alcantara picked the best day to have his worst start, because I will be chewing him apart right now.
Run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
So up next, John Birdie.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Four runs already in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So it's 4 runs for him on 4 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 7 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Queens, and here's the first baseman, Mark Vientos. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Out towards right center, that's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
This is Bryce Terang. And that one is in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back. And the 0-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
It's a good take.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. Luzardo makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
On the ground to third. Sends it to first. What a play. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Marlins 7 and the Mets nothing. On to the 4th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Ground ball left side. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The batter number 3.
And now for the Marlins, Luis Arraez. Arraez in his 6th season, 26 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. 1 down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wide to kick the pitch. And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Bader makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Third baseman, Jake.
2 outs, base is empty. Jake Berger now at the plate. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Bader racing after it. Not there in time. It falls in the gap. Berger into second, and he's got a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Nimmo makes the catch, inning over. Marlins leave 1, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Ready to go. Bottom four. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. Here comes a pitch. Ripped on a line to center. Chisholm makes the grab on the run.
The catcher, number 4,
Francisco Alvarez will hit next. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one's in there. And it's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. 0-2 now. Got him. 2 away now.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Marte batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And that one is lifted in the air. Birdie moving under it. And that's the inning. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Joey Lucchesi.
I think it's going to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's Josh Bell. The pitch. There's a strike.
You know, these Marlins really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
And a curve is down and in. That one ripped. And that is gone. His 9th homer of the year. It's 8-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And it's caught for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Sanchez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. On the ground right side. And foul ball. And a pitch. Inside, just missed. The Fish up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. One down, base is empty. Sanchez tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won a round. And now the catcher comes up to him, Christian Bethancourt. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
brings it in. And that is that. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. It's now an 8-0 game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Jeff McNeil. The wind of the pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And he deals. And another ball. Next offering upstairs. And now the lefty.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Got him looking. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So digging in, Harrison Bader. He hit into a double play his first time up. Right through there for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And a good eye there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. That one not close. It's 2-2. And that's in the dirt. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes. But now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Vientos, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The 2-1. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
Trying to make something happen there on offense, but that's the risk you run. Awesome. Strike him out, throw him out, double play to end the inning.
Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, John Birdie.
John Birdie.
The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strike. The pitch. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lindor grabs it on the run.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Now it's the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Now a screamer into the outfield. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis.
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Luis Arias. That's in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Hit on the ground to the right side. McNeil tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Marlins 8 and the Mets nothing. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Bryce Terang.
Third baseman.
This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Berger hauls it in, and there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Brandon Nimmo digs in now.
Oh.
That clips the corner.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
One down, base is empty.
No, that's a ball.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And that's ball 4.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." In the air, left field. Sanchez gets under it. Nabs it. That's out number 2.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Man at first. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one almost got him. Wouldn't chase that time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Right through there for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
This to center field. Chisholm on the move. Drops into the glove. And the inning is over. Mets strand 1. And they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Jake Berger. Line in the pitch. And takes low for ball 1.
1-0.
That clips the corner.
Two-seam fastball has been very consistent. He's been able to throw it to both sides of the plate in some really good arm side run.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And the pitch. And down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Number 2, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one's in there. Strike one. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Phil Bickford.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
All right, so Phil Bickford going to come in here for us. I got to shout Joey Lucchese. He came in and restored some order to what we had going on in the mound for the majority of this game. Rough start for Sandy Alcantara. He played against the Marlins previously in this season for us, and he pitched a pretty good game. That was not the case tonight. Mets going to need a miracle after the 7th inning stretch to make this a game. We've come back for some pretty big deficits. This is probably one of the biggest deficits we've had this season, aside from our trip to LA against the Dodgers. Right now the score is 8-0. This is BYC Gaming. I go by the name of Beisbol. Usually I rock out, do the commentary, but the voice is a little hoarse. I'm just going to take it easy tonight. Chill out, relax. We got the regular commentators carrying the weight for us today. Mets with a really bad performance. I was saying Alcantara really picked a good day to have a bad game, because if I was commentating, I would have been chewing him out as far as why his performance was so terrible in this game, man. Hopefully he can bounce back and put together a good performance in his next start. It's going to be a bullpen game for the rest of the way out. It's on Bickford here with 2 outs in the 7th.
Bell stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals.
Oh.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The Marlins up big in this one here in the 2nd game of the series. To the right side, Vientos. Off balance throw in time. Marlins set down in order. Nothing doing for the Marlins as the lead holds at 8-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping in, Francisco Alvarez. As the lefty gets to work.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Here comes the 0-1. And that's outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
In the air, center field. Chisholm should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. One away.
The batter, number 6. Designated
Starling
hitter,
Marte up to hit.
Starling. Marte.
And first offering is fouled off. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Outside, and that's ball 1. In the air, out towards left center. Sanchez hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base. So now a pinch hitter, Brett Beatty, trying to get something going for him with 2 away.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets go down quickly. Still 8-0. Back here at Citi Field, we're at the top of the 8th, and now the DH, Ryan De La Cruz. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And here it comes. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the right-hander deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. And the pitch. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And they'll do it again. And he hits a ground ball right side. Terang over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
2 outs, base is empty. Christian Bethancourt getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 0-2. Slider misses outside.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
And downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Bounce to third. Baden rolls across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Marlins down quietly as it remains an 8-0 game. Back here in Queens, and now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Luzardo back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Struck him out looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
Up next for the
And
Mets,
now it's Mark
the
Vientos.
first baseman, Mark Vientos.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Next offer in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. This ball's chopped on the ground. Gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even
The
get to
batter,
that
number
ball.
2,
And then even
second
more
baseman,
impressive was the throw. Off
right.
balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Not even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike. And another ball. There's a strike. And that skips in the dirt. Puts it in the air out towards left center. That is the inning. New inning getting started. And at the plate for Miami, John Birdie.
John Birdie.
Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Here comes a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Beatty to first, and a quick out number 1. Tim Anderson, the next up for the Marlins. He's been a great free agent sign. Out to short, Lindor. Zips it to first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Luis Arias. Lined into right. And that's down. A base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
2 outs, runner at first. Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0. And another ball. 2 outs. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That misses, and it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Bottom 9, here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
The line to kick the pitch. And that's in there at the knees.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And that one hit to first. He takes it on his own, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
The right fielder, number 15,
Tyrone Taylor, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Hit in the air, left field. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Francisco Lindor.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Luzardo is just 1 strike away. Got it. And that'll do it.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
All right, y'all. I can honestly say worst performance by the Mets this season. We take an 8-0 loss in this game. No excuses. The Marlins was just better. Sandy Alcantara with his worst start of the season. And you couple that up with Jesus Luzardo putting on one of the best performances we've had against us. I will hold that right up there with the performance by Bobby Miller against these Mets. And it's going to lead to an 8-0 win. Not much to talk about here. Like I said, not going to make any excuses. They were just better than us today. Luzardo was throwing a lot of early pitch strikes, and it was forcing us to swing early in the count. Pitches were looking good, but in all reality, most of those pitches were tough pitches to hit up in the zone, inside the strike zone. And like I said, no excuses, but I got to say this. The umpire for that game was horrible. anything at the bottom of the zone, he was calling a strike. And that played a big part on how we approach our ABs. We did draw a few walks, but overall, this was our worst performance of the season, and it's going to be a win for the Marlins. So, hey, if you're new here, don't judge us by this. We play some classic games over here, some really good competitive games, but this is not one of them. That's baseball, though, you know? Either way, Mets still in first place. Probably going to lose a half game or a full game lead on the Phillies. Either way, Mets still in first place. Still pushing towards the playoffs. Right here, the worst performance of the season. They go down to Luzardo and the Marlins. That's a game. That's a stream. Peace.